How's it going, everybody? My name is Warner Fields with Fields of Profit. I'm a six-figure Amazon seller and full-time student, and in this video I'm going to be going through some of the strategies that I use in my business to increase my buy box rotation, tell you a little bit about how the buy box works on Amazon. Quick disclaimer, I'm no expert on this. This information is always changing, and none of us honestly really know. These are just some things that I've found in my business to help improve my buy box rotation. Before we jump into the video, if you want to check out our free Amazon seller Discord, there's over 3,000 people in there now answering questions. We're doing Zoom calls, all kinds of good resources in there. That link is down there for free, but let's go ahead and jump into the video. So just a quick synopsis of what a buy box actually is for those of you who aren't super familiar. The buy box rotation is your percentage of the time that you are on the Amazon listing. When someone opens up the Amazon listing, there will be like a little yellow button that says add to cart, and the percentage of the time that you are that button that says add to cart is your buy box rotation. So let's get into some of the factors that can start to increase that percentage, because those are going to drastically improve your sales if you're able to stay in the buy box longer. So the first factor of that is going to be your price. This is the obvious one that most people know about. There are some things that you can do to stay in the buy box more often, like you can use repricers. I personally use BQool AI. I'm going to show you real quick here an example of a product that was massively improved my buy box rotation when I enabled BQool AI. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that graph up here. So I can't show you the ACE in here because this is still an active wholesale product for me. But right here in May is when I first activated BQool AI, and I was selling 5 units a day at a good day, maybe 3 on average. And then I enabled BQool AI on this day right here, where I started to sell 9, and then the next day was 29, 15, 11. We went down here because I ran out of stock, and then 14, 12. Some more pricing issues I think you can see here on the sales graph, but you can see how fast that this improved my sales for this item, and it also actually increased the price that they were selling for. So I use BQool AI. There's going to be a free trial for that down below if you want to check it out, but that's my first tip for improving your buy box rotation, is using a very powerful AI repricer, and it even has gotten to the point where I've had issues staying in stock on this just because it's a bit of a harder product to get, and BQool AI helps me sell through that inventory super fast and super profitably. It doesn't simply just cut down. It'll actually get the buy box and then gradually increase the price until it finds that you're no longer in the buy box. So basically, it'll maximize the price that your items are selling for and maximize your buy box percentage. Honestly, it's kind of magic. I would definitely recommend giving it a free trial if you haven't already. So the second factor to being buy box eligible is making sure that your products are able to be received by the customer as fast as possible. Generally, this means you're going to have to sell them fulfilled by Amazon, or if you're a merchant fulfilled seller, make sure that you are offering very fast shipping, that you have low handling times on your merchant fulfilled items, and if you can do seller fulfilled prime, if you really want to be a merchant fulfilled seller, you can do that to get more buy box rotation. But personally, I do almost all FBA in my business so that I can get as much buy box rotation as possible, keep volume moving. You will have to sacrifice a little bit of margin, a little bit of ROI to do all FBA, those products that are moving faster, but I personally use that in my business so that I can maximize the amount of time I'm in the buy box and maximize how much volume I can do through my store, because I've found that the more volume I'm doing through my store, the faster I'm able to grow. So in essence, make sure that your products are able to be received by the customer at least equal to or faster than all the other sellers on the listing, and you will see an increase in buy box percentage. The next tip I have for you guys is to make sure that you're staying in stock. Amazon actually rewards sellers who stay in stock on a listing with higher buy box percentage. I've noticed on some of my products where I stock out and then restock it, it'll take a little bit for that buy box rotation to come back. Like if it was selling 10 to 15 units a day while I had good buy box rotation, I stocked out, maybe for a week or two it'd only sell a unit or 2 a day, because they're wanting to test to make sure that you actually still have enough in stock to give you that rotation again. So it is difficult to stay in stock. I personally use a software called Sellerboard. I don't love it, and if any of you have good recommendations for inventory management softwares, feel free to drop it down below in the comments. But the key to improving your stock percentage is just to make sure that you're stocking a little bit deeper. Maybe plan ahead for Q4 and stuff's coming up. Make sure that you're stocking deeper for that, especially if you're in shoes, toys, anything that's going to be selling faster during Q4. That might be something to look out for, because Amazon will reward you if you're able to stay in stock on that listing for longer. Another tip I've got for you guys to improve your buy box percentage is to make sure that you are getting as many seller reviews as possible. It's definitely difficult. I did 2,000 orders this last month, and I think I got 11 or 12 reviews. So it's definitely very difficult to get those reviews, but you're going to want to make sure you're using some kind of a tool, or you can also do it for free to request a review from your customers to send an Amazon approved review request. And I'm going to go ahead and pull that up on my Seller Central real quick just to show you guys how to do it if you don't already know how. So on Amazon Seller Central, you can actually request reviews from your customers, and it'll send an Amazon approved email. If you have the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, this extension is something I used for online arbitrage sales estimator. You can do it for free, but you can embed it on the page. You can find the number of monthly sales with the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, and I also use it to request reviews. So you can see up here, it says request reviews on this page. So in this case, I've got 100 of my products pulled up, or 100 of my recent orders pulled up, and then this will go ahead and automatically hit the request review button for all 100, and then I'll go to the next page after it takes a second. So it's something you can do on another monitor or let it load, but those will go ahead and send emails just to get that extra push to see if you can get a seller storefront review, because if you are on a listing, I'm sure you have experience with this if you've been selling for a while. If you're on a listing with a seller who has a whole bunch of reviews, generally they might hog the buy box or even get it entirely. So you're going to find that requesting reviews is going to, in the long run, going to increase your buy box percentage. And then also actually within the orders tab, you don't actually have to have the Jungle Scout Chrome extension to do this. I'll go ahead and show you that real quick here. So I went ahead and opened up one of my FBA orders here, and on the page here, after a couple days, I think it's after they receive the product or something like that. So it'll take 2 or 3 days before this button shows up, but you're gonna go ahead and press request a review, and then that's automatically gonna send an email to the customer asking them to rate their experience with the product and with you. So that's another good way to get storefront reviews, especially if you're first starting and don't want to invest in the extension that does it kind of automatically for you. There's also softwares like third-party websites that can automate that process for you. I personally just use the Jungle Scout one, and you can also just do it manually on the orders tab with pressing this request a review button. So that's a couple of the factors that help improve your buy box rotation. I actually have a bonus keep a feature that I honestly recently learned about for finding that buy box rotation that I want to show you guys as kind of a bonus for sticking around at the end of the video. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into an Amazon listing, and I'll show you how to watch the buy box rotation rotate so that you know whether or not you're actually gonna get sales on a listing before you stock into the product. Real quick, before I go into this bonus keep a feature here on this product I pulled up, if you guys could go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. If you're watching around here, that means that I've probably helped out your business. So if you could help out my business and hit that button, that'd be awesome. Make it a fair trade here. But let's go ahead and jump into this here. So this is just a random product I went ahead and pulled up. So you can see on the keep a graph down here, we've got the price and all that stuff. I'm sure you know how to read this graph. If not, there's going to be a video up there, that corner, that'll show you how to read a keep a graph. But at this point, you're going to go over to the data tab and then go to the buy box statistics, and it's going to be able to show you who is in the buy box and what percentage of time they're in the buy box. This is a really cool feature that I didn't know about. So you can also filter over here by last one to make sure that the products are actually rotating, and you can see the number of reviews that these storefronts have. So let's say you're a brand new seller with 0 reviews and you want to make sure that you can actually get rotation on this product. In this case, it looks like this person right here has 0 reviews, and we're able to get the buy box 6% of the time, as often as 1 day ago they had the buy box. So you can even watch the sales rotate between sellers on this tab right here. So maybe somebody has a lower price or something. Maybe these guys down here are out of stock. Something to do with that is keeping these people out of the buy box. But it looks like these 4 people, maybe 5 people here are kind of rotating the buy box right now pretty evenly. It looks like this person here with just 21 reviews has had the buy box 23% of the time. So I'd have to guess that they've been in stock quite a bit, something like that, to kind of appease the Amazon algorithm and actually get the buy box on this product. But I think this is a really cool feature. You can actually watch the sales happen, and at least watch the buy box rotate among sellers. But if you didn't know about this feature, here's just a quick little guide into that. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, please hit the like button. That helps me out with the algorithm. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer those down below. Again, our free Amazon seller Discord is going to be linked down below. But I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I will see you next time.